Scarr.
Thank you, Deputy President. I rise to contribute a few brief remarks in relation to this condolence motion, and I rise as a Queensland senator paying tribute to a great Queenslander, John Hodges, who served his community and this country with great distinction. I acknowledge John Hodges' service to this country as Minister for Immigration and Ethnic Affairs, as it was so called then. John Hodges understood the true meaning of multiculturalism in an Australian context. He represented the very best values of the Liberal Party in this regard, and there are those of us in this place who seek to continue his tradition. I acknowledge John Hodges' contribution to his community, his service to the community, both in local government and also as a pharmacist, especially on Bribie Island. And thirdly, I acknowledge his service to the Queensland Liberal Party. As a lawyer member of that party, he contributed a great deal prior to his having the opportunity to serve in this place, in the Australian Parliament. I also admire two things about John Hodges and his contribution to the Queensland Liberal Party. First, when he lost his seat in 1983, he came back and recontested it in 1984. And to me, that is a sign of someone who was greatly committed to the cause. And it was a great shame that he was to lose his seat at the next election in the midst of the mad Joe for PM campaign. I also would like to acknowledge the fact that up to the very end of his life, he was always a good and true supporter of the Liberal Party. And our friend and colleague in the other place, Luke Howarth, has spoken about the fact that John was always someone who would contribute to Luke's campaigning and was a source of trusted advice and guidance. So it was wonderful to see. It was wonderful to see that the former Prime Minister, the Honourable John Howard, attended John Hodges' funeral and paid the utmost of respect to John Hodges' life of service, to his country, to his community and to the Liberal Party of Queensland. So I would like to associate my remarks with Senator Watt and Senator Cash and offer my condolences to Margaret and also John Hodges' children and grandchildren.